I'm going to play you a voicemail that we received hours after I got off the phone with Representative Boebert after she posted her video.
We see you Muslims standing here, bitch. We know you're up to. You're all about to end our country. Don't worry, there's plenty that will love the opportunity to take you off the face of this fucking earth. Come get it, you fucking Muslim piece of shit, you human. We know what you are. You're a fucking traitor. You will not live much longer, bitch. I can almost guarantee that these people are rising up, and you will be tried for a military tribunal, and you will be found guilty.
For those of you who did not hear it very well, let me read you what the voicemail says. We see you, sand N-word bitch. We know what you are up to. You are all about taking over our country. Don't worry, there is plenty that would love the opportunity to take you off the face of this effing earth. Come get it. But you are effing Muslim piece of shit. You are jihadist. We know what you are. You are effing traitor, and you will not live any longer. Condemning this should not be a partisan issue. This is about our basic humanity and fundamental rights of religious freedom enshrined in our Constitution. Yet while some members of the Republican Party have condemned this, to date, the Republican Party leadership has done nothing to hold their members accountable. It is time for the Republican Party to actually do something, to confront anti-Muslim hatred in its ranks and hold those who perpetuate it accountable. I will close with this. It was never an option for me to take off my hijab and run. And that should never be something that a Muslim woman or a girl in this country has to contemplate if she wants to enter public life. Because I know that when we proudly stand up for our values, when we celebrate the diversity of this country and the freedoms enshrined in our Constitution, others stand with us. And so today, we are asking for our colleagues to stand up and to stand with us.
A voicemail surfaces. Ilhan Omar plays it on the House floor, and suddenly the narrative becomes one thing. Republicans are to blame, America is hateful, and criticism equals bigotry. But here's the thing. One disturbing voicemail does not erase real concerns Americans have about the words and actions of their elected officials. And when Omar uses moments like this not to unify, but to accuse half the country, you have to stop and ask, who's really dividing America? Before we break this down, hit like and subscribe so you don't miss when we expose what the media buries and the politicians spin. Let's get into it. So Omar plays the voicemail. It's vile. It's disgusting. No sane, decent American condones threats or hate speech like that. But watch the pivot. Instead of making it about condemning violence and threats universally, she uses it as a political weapon, as another chance to say Republicans are the enemy and America is full of dangerous people who don't want diversity. That's where the problem is, because criticism of Ilhan Omar doesn't come from hate for religion or race. It comes from the things she has said and done in office. Her comments about 9/11, her remarks on Israel, her track record of framing America as fundamentally broken and oppressive. That's not Islamophobia. That's accountability. This is a country where ideas are debated, rhetoric is challenged, and elected officials answer for their words. Here's what this really means. Nobody supports death threats, but nobody is obligated to sit quietly when a member of Congress repeatedly questions the values of the very nation she represents. Patriotism isn't silence. It's speaking up when leaders undermine American principles. Omar says the GOP isn't doing enough. The truth is, the American people see what's happening. These emotional appeals always seem to come right when political pressure builds. Every time criticism lands, suddenly the narrative shifts from policy debate to victimhood. It's a pattern, it's strategic, and it's not helping this country heal or grow stronger. America isn't defined by hateful voicemails. America is defined by millions of good people who love their country, respect their neighbors, and refuse to be bullied into silence. We don't hate anyone for their faith, but we will defend our values and we will call out leaders who seem more interested in dividing us than lifting this nation up. So yes, condemn the voicemail, stand against threats, but don't let emotional manipulation drown out legitimate debate. Leadership is about accountability, and patriotic Americans aren't going to apologize for defending the country they love. Stay strong, stay informed, and stay vocal. Subscribe for the truth the mainstream won't say out loud. Let's keep building a louder voice for people who still believe in America.
Thank you. And for years now, progressives in the media have disparaged law enforcement at every opportunity. From the defund the police movement to agenda-driven liberal district attorneys in cities like San Francisco, Los Angeles, Philadelphia, and New York, there is a clear strategic effort on the part of Democrats to demean police officers nationwide at the expense of law and order. In 2021, according to the Fraternal Order of Police, 346 officers were shot, 63 fatally. Additionally, there were 103 ambush-style attacks on law enforcement, a 115% increase from 2020. Even as members of the Democratic Party are victims of increasing crimes, they are unwavering in their aggression on those in uniform who stand on the front lines and every day protect and serve our communities. Rather than acknowledging and thanking these brave men and women, Democrats have repeatedly gone out of their way to put the blame on those in uniform. They may claim otherwise, but here are the words straight from their mouth. And if we need to make sure that we are quoting people today, I am more than willing to do that. Police in our country are more concerned with protecting white supremacy than serving the communities that pay their salaries. Representative Bauman. Defunding the police isn't radical, it's real. Representative Cori Bush. The truth is that abolishing ICE isn't that radical. We reorganize government all the time, creating some agencies and eliminating others. Nevertheless, it is a bold proposal. It's time to be bold. It's time to abolish ICE. Representative Mark Pocan. The Defend the Police movement is one of reimagining the current police system to build an entity that does not violate us while relocating funds to invest in community services. Representative Ilhan Omar. Defunding the police means defunding the police. Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. We're spending too much money on police. There should be substantial cuts to police department to the police budget and a reallocation of those funds. Representative Jerry Nadler. And now they expect us to believe they support our law enforcement. They think that putting these bills forward will make the American people believe they care about law enforcement. It seems that it has taken them until now to see how out of touch they are with the American people.
On the conflict of interests that run rampant through your top aides, especially those advising you on higher ed and loan servicing. When responding to questions about these conflicts, you have failed to adequately convince Congress and the American people that these conflicts do not interfere with the billions of taxpayer dollars flowing from education to corporate interests. Today, I would like to better understand your decisions for selecting aides and ensuring that their conflicts do not harm taxpayers. Last May, 4 of my colleagues on this committee sent your general counsel a request for information about conflict of interest surrounding your $2 billion next-gen loan servicing solicitation. Given that this solicitation is given, I would like some information about the team that's leading it. Does Dr. A. Wade Johnson, is he the one that's spearheading this solicitation?
Dr. Johnson is head of the Next Gen Initiative.
All right. According to New York Times investigation, Dr. Johnson was the founder and chief executive of a private student loan company, Reunion Student Loan Financing Corporation, before assuming his official role of the department. Is that correct?
That probably is correct.
Yes, it is.
Let me just interject and say,
I would like to continue.
and I would like to make clear that
We'll
all
give
of
you
the
some time.
individuals,
I will get to it. Thank you so much. Dr. Johnson was also the executive at the two financial services companies, First Data Corporation and TSYS. Additionally, Dr. Johnson was hired at least one other TSYS veteran, Mr. Patrick Fox. Have any of Dr. Johnson's previous employers bid on elements of next-gen solicitation?
Congresswoman, all of my staff, all of my team at